The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Davis County Baseball, streaming online on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel and Facebook page. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
It's time for Mustang Baseball. Welcome to the 2026 season here on the Atomo Radio Sports Network, as the Davis County Mustangs will open up the season here in Keokuk at Joyce Park as they take on the Chiefs. Pleasure to have you with us on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. I'm Ellis Kojo. I am joined by Annie Argo, and we are here in Keokuk on what is a cool and overcast Tuesday early evening. We'll step away for the national anthem, be back for the starting lineups and the opening pitch after this on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited-time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back to Joyce Park. Micah Hagee is on the mound for Keokuk as he gets set to check out this Davis County starting lineup as put out by head coach Todd White. And here it is. Peyton Schooley leading things off. He'll be on the mound pitching for the Mustangs. Josh Settles is in right, batting second. Batting third and catching is Max Taylor. Hayden Bankson will be batting cleanup at first base. Dexter Scott's at shortstop batting fifth. Batting sixth and at third base is Noah Sizemore. Victor Milder is in center field batting seventh. Aiden Hale will be the DH batting eighth. He'll be batting for the left fielder Johnson. And Hudson Humphrey is at second base batting ninth. For Keokuk, Micah Hagee will be leading things off for Keokuk. Batting second will be the catcher Memphis Anderson. Zach Gilpin is at shortstop batting third. Kavion Underwood at first batting cleanup. Briar Hayner in center field batting fifth. Batting sixth, Evan Carr in left. Landon Mason's in right field batting seventh. Batting eighth, and at third base is Easton Droge. And Justin Clifford's at second base batting ninth. So Peyton Schooley steps up to the plate as we get set to start the opener of this 2026 season. Hagee is ready. He winds, comes home, and the first pitch of the season is a fastball taken right down Broadway for strike one. First pitch thrown at 5:33. Hagee comes home with the next pitch. That's popped up into short right field, and that drops in for a base hit. So a little bloop single by Peyton Schooley is the result of the first at-bat of the season. Good start for Schooley. He's on first for Josh Settles, Davis County's right fielder. Settles changed his number. He was number 4 last season, wearing number 12 this year. Batted .316 last year with 6 doubles, 3 triples, and a dozen runs driven in. Schooley takes his lead off first, and Hagee's first pitch is bounced over to Underwood at first. He'll step to the bag for 1, and that's all they'll get. So Settles grounds into a force out, but Schooley advances to second. And with 1 out, Max Taylor has an RBI opportunity here in the first. Out of all the players I talked to before the beginning of the season, I couldn't find a player more excited to start the season than Max. He was absolutely jumping out of his skin when I talked to him a couple weeks ago before this season got underway. Open stance in the right-handed box versus the right-hander Hagee. Schooley at second with 1 out. Just getting started here in Joyce Park, and that pitch is inside for ball 1. Taylor's a sophomore, looking to improve on a 188 average he had last year. Hagee delivers a strike to make it 1-1. Hagee stares back at second. That pitch is over but low to make the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Game time temperature 57 degrees. Not much atypical of, I would say, of May, although it is Iowa, so weather can be schizophrenic. Overcast skies, lights are on here at first pitch. That fastball is lifted foul and out of play to the first base side. That evens the count at 2-2. So Hagee climbs back up to the top of the mound. He's a junior, went 0-6 last season as a sophomore. A changeup misses low, and that runs the count full at 3-2. Taylor walked 10 times last season against 20 strikeouts. And he awaits the payoff pitch coming from Hagee. And here it comes. That's low. And Taylor takes a walk. So good at bat by Taylor, drawing a walk. And that brings up Hayden Bankson. And it looks like we'll have a courtesy runner for Taylor. And coming into the game is Grant Husted for Davis County. Mustangs with an early threat here in the top of the first. Runners at first and second, 1 out. And one of the players I'm more curious about this season is Hayden Bankson. Limited at bats last season, just 19. Had a 105 average, but now being trusted as a cleanup hitter in Todd White's lineup. First pitch, changeup, misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. Out of the 2 hits Bankson had last season, 1 was a double. He also drove in a run. Now the 1-0. Fastball upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. These 2 teams are familiar non-conference foes. They met last May 21st. Davis County defeating Keokuk 4-0 on that day. Hagee's 2-0 is a strike right at the belt. 2 balls and 1 strike to Bankson. Looking to get Davis County on the board here in the season opener, here in the top of the first. And the pitch. That's a bouncer to short. And it gets past Gilpin. He dropped it. And everybody's safe. Oh, no, but Schooley could not slam the brakes on, rounding third. And now he's caught in a run on between third and home, and he gets tagged out. No, it popped out of the glove of Hagee. Hagee had him dead to rights at the plate, but as he brought down the tag on Schooley, the ball popped out of his glove. Davis County scores the first run of the season to make it 1-0. And during all that chaos, Taylor, let me try again, Husted advanced all the way to second. Bankson is now at first. So a fielder's choice and an error on the pitcher. Hagee scores the first run for Davis County. So now a chance for the Mustangs to put up a crooked number. Dexter Scott is at the plate. Runners at second and third with 1 out. And Hagee delivers a pitch up and inside to Scott. Scott batted .158 last season. Didn't have an extra base hit, and he drove in 4. You could argue he had the best eye on the team, however. Drew 20 walks, tops on the team as he takes a strike there to make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Husted leads off from third. Bankson is the runner at second. And the 1-1 coming from Hagee is in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, Memphis Anderson, to make it 2-1. Keokuk's defense in the outfield. Carr is in left field with Hayner in center, and Mason is patrolling right. And Hagee's 2-1 pitch is too high, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Droge is the third baseman. Gilpin is at short. Clifford's at second base. Underwood is at first. And that pitch is fouled back by Scott, and that makes the count full. Have to correct myself on that play by Bankson. An error on the shortstop Gilpin, and then an error on Hagee on the play at the plate. So 2 errors in the play gives Davis County their first run. Now the count is full to Scott with runners at second and third and 1 out. And Scott looks at strike 3. So a big strikeout collected by Hagee, and it'll be up to Noah Sizemore to come up with a 2-out hit. Sizemore batted .109 last season with a double and 5 runs driven in. Hagee kicks and deals. That's fouled away to the first base side for strike 1. We've already seen Schooley as well as Taylor and Scott. Sizemore is that 4th freshman foursome that saw a lot of playing time last year. We'll see if they can make the improvement and the leap as sophomores. That's in the dirt. No, it's called a strike. Although it was mishandled by the catcher, but no advancement by the runners on base. And so now the count is 0-2. Hagee a strike away from limiting this damage to just 1 run. Pitch number 22 of the inning for Hagee is a bit upstairs. A breaking ball missed outside and perhaps up as well to make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Davis County so far has played an unearned run, looking for more. It'll be up to Sizemore, however. And a 1-2 pitch is tapped foul at the plate. It keeps the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Victor Milder, freshman center fielder, waiting on deck for Davis County. Sizemore wagging the bat in the right-hander's box. Now Hagee steps off and he wants his catcher Anderson to go over the signs again, which he does. Hagee's now set at the belt. Another 1-2. There's a line shot out to left center field. That drops for a base hit. Coming in to score is Husted. Right behind him is Bankson. It is a 2-run single for Noah Sizemore. And it's 3-0 Davis County. A clutch 2-out hit for Noah Sizemore. And Davis County indeed has made this a big inning. That moves the line to Victor Milder. Milder batting left-handed. First left-hander that Hagee has seen. And there's a strike delivered on the inside corner. Nice fastball from Hagee to make it 1-0, or beg your pardon, 0-1. Sizemore with a sizable lead. He goes. Pitch is swung on and missed. Sizemore had a huge jump, and he steals second easily. So Sizemore steals second base. And he is in scoring position for Milder, who's now in the hole 0-2. Milder calls time at the plate. Now he steps back in. Davis County leads it 3-0. Milder looking to make it 4-0 with a hit here. The pitch. There's a chopper to first. Underwood stays down on it, and the first baseman tags the bag himself to end the inning. But Davis County does score 3 runs on 2 hits. 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. Going to the bottom of the first, Davis County 3. Keokuk coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County score 3 in the top of the first. Now Keokuk, the homestanding Chiefs, will bat for the first time here this evening. Starting with Micah Hagee. And Peyton Schooley throws one past Hagee, a changeup past the swinging Hagee for strike 1. Hagee batting right-handed versus the right-hander, Peyton Schooley. Here's the wind and a curveball that's waved at and missed, and it's quickly 0-2. Hagee's a junior. He batted 130 last season. No extra base hits and 1 RBI. And that sweeper misses a bit outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Schooley working quickly as he winds and delivers. Curveball, bouncer to third. Sizemore stays down on it, throws to first, and just in time to get Hagee at first. Nice play by Noah Sizemore. So a ground out starts off the Keokuk first inning. And that brings up the catcher, Memphis Anderson. Anderson's a sophomore. He hit 128 last season. He drove in 1. First pitch fastball taken for a strike. Davis County's defense. Johnson is in left with Milder in center, and Settles is patrolling right. The 0-1. Changeup misses low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the infield, Noah Sizemore, who made a nice play at third. Dexter Skies at short. Hudson Humphreys at second with Hayden Bankston at first. Another curveball misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bases empty, 1 out. Anderson, the righty, versus the righty Schooley. Fastball cut on and missed to make it 2-2. Schooley winds and delivers. Curveball, got him looking. Froze Anderson with the curveball. That's the first strikeout of the evening for Schooley. And with 2 away, here's Zach Gilpin, the shortstop. Gilpin's a junior. He hit 118 last season, and he swings and misses at a changeup. 0-1. Schooley, your classic fastball, curveball, changeup pitcher. That fastball is hit high in the air, out to center field, and coming in to make the catch in right center is Milder, and the side is retired. So Keokuk goes down 1-2-3. We'll head to the second. Davis County 3, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here at Joyce Park in Keokuk, season opener for Davis County, and the Mustangs have an early 3-0 lead over Keokuk. Stepping up to the plate, getting his first at-bat as a varsity man is Nathan Hale, or beg your pardon, Aiden Hale. Apologies, Aiden. And Hagee's first pitch is a fastball at the knees on the inside corner for strike 1. Hale is a right-handed batter. And he fouls that second pitch back. No balls and 2 strikes. Hale is a designated hitter. He's batting for the left fielder, Ryland Johnson. And now the 0-2 by Hagee. A chopper to third. Staying down on it is Droge, and he guns Hale out at first. Underwood had to come off the bag, but he had plenty of time to step on the bag to retire Hale. And that's the first out of the top of the second. That brings up Hudson Humphrey. Hudson was mostly a courtesy runner / pinch runner last season. First pitch fastball taken too high for ball 1. Humphrey only had 3 at-bats last season, although he did get 1 hit in those 3 at-bats. The 1-0. Fastball taken right at the knees on the inside half for strike 1. If I remember correctly, Humphrey got a hit in his first at-bat. And then I think he was kind of hoping and praying that Coach Todd White wouldn't go with him for as he swings through a changeup to make it 1-2. He was probably hoping head coach Todd White wouldn't go to him again so he could keep that 1,000 average, but alas, he had 2 more at-bats and was unable to get a hit. The 1-2 count coming to Humphrey. Checked his swing on the high heat. They appeal to first, but no swing, says a field umpire Ben Fry. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Davis County leads at 3-0 here in the top of the second. Here's the wind and the 2-2 pitch from Hagee. And that off-speed pitch misses off the plate inside to run the count full. On deck is the leadoff hitter, Peyton Schooley. And the payoff pitch is foul tipped into the glove of the catcher Anderson. Humphrey strikes out, and there are 2 away. So that brings up Peyton Schooley, who led off the game with a single and later came around to score in what was a unusual play, to say the least. He was the first run of what ended up being a 3-run first inning for Davis County. And Schooley takes a fast pitch at the fastball at the belt on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. After reaching on a single, Schooley advanced to second on a ground out. And then with Bankson at the plate, Bankson bounced to short, which was dropped by the shortstop Gilpin. And that's popped up on the infield. Drifting over to the right side is the second baseman, and Clifford puts it away in right field grass to retire the side. Davis County goes down in order. I'll tell you about how that first run came about when we come back. 3-0 Davis County as we head to the bottom of the second on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here at Joyce Park, Kavion Underwood will lead things off for Keokuk as he takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Schooley had a quick 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the first. Here in the bottom of the second, he delivers a strike at the knees to Underwood to make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs scored by Davis County so far. Those have been our tallies thus far in this season opener. Breaking ball misses upstairs, 2 balls and 1 strike. Underwood didn't have any varsity at-bats last season, and he swings and misses to make the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schooley needed just 11 pitches to get through that first inning. He has 1 strikeout so far this evening. The 2-2 pitch is low, and that count is now full. Underwood, left-handed batter, crowding the plate, and the curveball tied him up in knots as a check swing, but he went around and Underwood strikes out to open the bottom of the second. That brings up Briar Hayner. He had some at-bats as an 8th grader last season. 1 for 19 for an 0.53 average. 1 RBI, and he looks at strike 1. Head coach Ryan Bell, first season at the helm of Keokuk. A swing and a miss. More like a wave and a miss by Hayner as he couldn't catch up to the curveball. And it's quickly 0-2. Schooley winds and deals. Fastball swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to Mr. Hayner. Bases empty, 2 outs for Evan Carr. Carr's a junior. Only had 10 at-bats last season. And he swings and misses a late swing at the fastball to make it 0-1. Schooley's next delivery is a fastball taken for a strike. So we're looking to retire Keokuk quickly here in the bottom of the second. He's 1 pitch away from doing so, and he swings and misses. Schooley strikes out the side, and we head to the third. 3-0 Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco, work hard, play proud.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Season opener for Davis County as we are in the top of the third. 3-0 is our score. Josh Settles leading things off for the Mustangs. Mustangs score 3 runs in the top of the first. That has been our only scoring thus far. Hagee had a nice settle down 1-2-3 inning his last time up, and Settles swings and misses at the first pitch here in the top of the third. Davis County scored the 3 runs, and I meant to tell you about Peyton Schooley in the top of the second as Settles looks at strike 2. So Schooley was standing at second with Bankson at the plate. And Taylor was also at first after a walk. When Bankson bounced to short, that pitch is outside to make it 1-2. 1-2 to count the Settles. Gilpin, the shortstop, dropped the ball, allowing Bankson to reach, but then Schooley went a bit too far around third and got caught in a rundown. That pitch is in the dirt to make it 2-2. So Schooley was caught up between third and home. And as he was coming home, Hagee, the pitcher, had him tagged at the plate. There's a rifle into center field for a base hit off the bat of Settles. And Settles leads off the third with a solid base hit. But coming home, Schooley, or the ball popped out of Hagee's glove. So Schooley was safe for the first run of the inning, and then a big 2-run single later in the inning by Sizemore gave Davis County a 3-0 lead. Now the Mustangs are looking for more as Max Taylor steps in. He walked his first time up. Settles takes an extra step at first. He goes. Pitch is taken for a strike. The throw to second is not in time and settles. Swipe second base. Davis County being aggressive on the bases. 2 for 2 in the stolen base department. And Coach White likes to play small ball as well. 0-1 to count to Taylor, who does not square the bunt, and then he takes that pitch low to make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Hagee from the stretch. He deals. That's hit high in the air, right center field, and it is the center fielder, Hayner, who comes down with it for the first out. Hayner and Mason were converging in right field, but as I said, it was the center fielder that put it away.
Hayden Bankson stepping up to the plate.
And with 1 out and a runner at second, here's Hayden Bankson, who bounced into that crazy play I just described to you moments ago. Officially, it goes as an error on Gilpin, the shortstop, E6, and then an error on Hagee, the pitcher, E1, for allowing that ball to pop out of his glove and letting Schooley score. Bankson looks at strike 1. Hagee on the mound was 0-6 last season. ERA of 6.76. And there's a tapper to the right of the mound. It dribbles out to Clifford. It got deflected by the pitcher Hagee, but still, Clifford's able to throw out Bankson. That will go 1-4-3. 2 outs in the inning. Settles advances to third, and Dexter Scott will look to bring him in with 2 outs. Scott struck out looking back in the first. Hagee with the deep breath, now delivers. Curveball in the inside corner, strike 1. That was a nice, tight curveball. Didn't have a hump to it at all. Now the 0-1. Fastball upstairs. Change the eye level. 1 ball, 1 strike. Head coach Todd White at the third base coach's box, clapping his hands, encouraging Scott. And now the 1-1 pitch. That's low, and Anderson just got enough of that at the plate to prevent it from going to the backstop as Settle stays put at third. That makes the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Hagee is ready. And that pitch is low. 3 balls and a strike. Waiting on deck is Noah Sizemore. He had that big blow of that first inning with the 2-run single. He awaits on deck. Scott has the count in his favor at 3-1, and there's a line shot, foul down the third base line. So now the count is full to Dexter Scott. The man they call Wheeze, looking for a big 2-out hit here to give Davis County a 4-0 lead. Hagee comes set, and the payoff pitch is taken high for ball 4, and Scott walks.
Noah Sizemore stepping up to the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 outs for Noah Sizemore. As I alluded to, a good start to the season for Noah with that 2-out, 2-run single back in the first. Looking for another clutch 2-out hit here. Hagee looking to get the 3rd out of the inning and put up a 0 on his end, and fake the 3rd, fake the 1st, although the 3rd baseman, Droge, wasn't even at the bag. Regardless, Settles went back to third anyway. Now here comes the first pitch to Sizemore. After a long pause by Hagee. Runner goes from first. There's a line shot out to right field, but it carries out to the right fielder Mason in the gap. And that will do it for the Mustangs. No runs, a hit, and 2 left. Going to the bottom of the third, Davis County 3, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back to Joyce Park. Season opener for Davis County. They have a 3-0 lead over Keokuk as we play in the bottom of the third. Landon Mason, one of the few seniors on this roster, pops up the first pitch. Shallow outfield in right field, and coming in to make the catch is Settles. And it's 1 pitch, 1 out for Peyton Schooley, who just keeps on rolling along.
Drogi at the plate.
Easton Drogi is the batter. And Drogi grounds the first pitch. Foul. Just foul, as that was hugging the line, and it did hit the orange part of first base, which is in foul territory. And so John Alden, the home plate umpire, correctly called it a foul ball. On 1 to count to Drogi. And that pitch is fouled away to the first base side. No balls and 2 strikes. Schooley winds and delivers the 0-2. Fastball high. Ryan Bell, head coach of Keokuk, clapping from the third base box as the 1-2 pitch is waved at and missed. As he missed a changeup.
Number 1, Justin.
Strikeout number 5 for Schooley. And now Justin Clifford is the batter for Keokuk. 3-0 Davis County. Here in the bottom of the third. First pitch fastball missing upstairs. For some odd reason, the scoreboard here at Joyce Field says 4-0, but it's not. It's 3-0 Davis County. There's popped up behind the plate and towards the parking lot behind us for strike 1. Justin Clifford is at the plate for Keokuk, and that curveball misses low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. And now the 2-1. Fastball missing upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Keokuk has not had a base runner through 2 2/3 innings, but Clifford has the count in his favor at 3-1. I bet he's taking here the pitch. He is taking, and that's a strike at the knees on the inside corner to run the count full. Schooley looking to put Keokuk down in order once again here in the third. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, foul tipped into the glove of Taylor. Another strikeout for Schooley ends the inning. Keokuk goes down quietly in the bottom of the third. After 3, it's Davis County 3, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
3-0 is our score here at Joyce Park in the season opener. Davis County out in front of Keokuk. Here in the top of the fourth, it will be Victor Milder to lead things off for the Mustangs. Milder grounded out to first in his first plate appearance. Micah Hagee throws a strike past the check swinging Milder. After the first inning, Hagee has been pretty solid for Keokuk. There's another strike. And painfully enough for Hagee and for Keokuk, all 3 of those runs were unearned. Back in the top of the first. Milder looks at strike 3 as he goes down on 3 pitches. Hagee with a off-speed, well, I should say it was a breaking ball on the outside corner. And here's Aiden Hale. Hale grounded out to third his first time up. Hale swings at the first pitch, grounds it fair. Past the third base bag and down the left field line, and Hale has himself a single. So Aiden Hale gets his first hit as a varsity man. First of hopefully many to come. And the table is set for Hudson Humphrey. Humphrey struck out swinging his first time up. That was the 4th hit for Davis County. Mustangs are out hitting Keokuk 4-0 in this ball game. First pitch fastball taken for a strike. Davis County's been aggressive on the bases, 2 for 2 in the stolen base department. Hale with a short lead, however, at first. And a breaking ball swung on a miss, snap throw to first, but back safely is Hale to the bag. Count is 0-2 to Humphrey. Runner at first, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Davis County leads at 3-0. And the pitch. That's hit high and foul to the right field side, and that gets out of play. Head coach Todd White reminding Aiden Hale at first to keep taking his jump. His secondary lead, if you will. Now the 0-2. Curveball. Got him looking. No protest from Humphrey. And we'll go back to the top of the order and Peyton Schooley. He has a single run scored. He's also popped out. Runner at first with 2 outs for Davis County here in the top of the 4th. They lead 3-0. First pitch by Hagee is taken inside for ball 1. Schooley's having quite the game on the mound as well. He's retired the first 9 batters he's faced, looking to help his own cause here at the plate. The 1-0. A dribbler foul to the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. As I said at the top of the broadcast, Davis County and Keokuk familiar foes with each other. Davis County beat Keokuk back in Bloomfield 4-0, but close games are usually on the menu when these two teams meet. The 1-1 pitch, a curveball that swung on a miss to make it 1-2. In fact, before last year's 4-0 win by Davis County, the previous 4 years, each game has been decided by just 1 run. Davis County won 3 of those. Keokuk has won 1. And a 1-2 pitch to Schooley is put into play and dribbled deep into the third base, into the hole at short, and a play by Gilpin, sliding down the hole and retiring Hale at second, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We'll head to the bottom of inning number 4. Davis County leads at 3-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 4th rolls in of this season opener. 3-0. Davis County leads Keokuk, and it is Keokuk at back, starting with Micah Hagee, who lifts the first pitch in the air. Left field, and Johnson comes in to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out for Peyton Schooley, who's now retired 10 in a row to start this ball game.
Next up for Keokuk, Memphis Anderson.
So it appears Keokuk is having the same issues they had last season. That's getting any offense started. As a team, the Chiefs batted .167 last season. Memphis Anderson struck out looking his first time up. And he looks at strike 1 here. Top of the 4th, base is empty. 1 out, 3-0, Davis County. Anderson swings and misses at a curveball, and it's quickly 0-2. Schooley has 5 strikeouts so far this evening. The 0-2 pitch, that's in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Timeout call at the plate by home plate umpire John Alden. This is a big field that Keokuk calls home. I'll tell you the dimensions of Joyce Park after this pitch by Schooley. That hit the helmet of Anderson, and that is the first base runner for Keokuk. Anderson's okay. That grazed the top of his helmet. So that'll bring up Zach Gilpin. Dimensions here at Joyce Park. 325 down the lines, 360 to the alleys, and 390 to straightaway center. So for the first time tonight, Peyton Schooley will pitch from the stretch. And Zach Gilpin will look to get something started for Keokuk here in the top of the fourth. They trail 3-0 to Davis County. Anderson has a short lead at first, and the first pitch is, that hits Gilpin as well. That hit the front arm of Gilpin. So 2 straight pitches hit Keokuk batters. And just like that, the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Kavion Underwood. But first, head coach Todd White calls time. Gives us a chance to tell you that Davis County Baseball is brought to you in part by the Davis County Community School District, Dixon's Mattress Outlet, and Slayton Polaris. Peyton Schooley was just cruising along. As I alluded to, retired the first 10 batters he faced, then hit Memphis Anderson with a pitch, and the very next pitch he hit Zach Gilpin. So that brings up Kavion Underwood, who will bat with runners at first and second and 1 out as Keokuk looks to scratch across a couple of runs and get back into this game and make some noise. Head coach Todd White now with the conversation with John Alden, the home plate umpire. Alden puts up one finger saying, hey, that was one mound visit, meaning that if another mound visit occurs, head coach Todd White will have to change his pitchers. Kavion Underwood swings and misses at the first pitch from Schooley as he swung through a changeup. Underwood struck out swinging his first time up. He's part of a second inning in which Schooley struck out the side. The 0-1. A swing and a miss. That time it was a fastball. Same location as the changeup. No balls and 2 strikes. Schooley definitely going for the strikeout here. Taylor, the catcher, sets up on the outside. That comes back inside, but it's high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Schooley staring down his catcher Taylor. He kicks and deals. The 1-2 pitch is cut on and missed, and Underwood strikes out swinging for the second time tonight. 2 outs in the inning, and it'll be up to Briar Hayner to get a run across for the Chiefs here in the bottom of the 4th. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Davis County. 0-0 and 2 for Keokuk. First pitch. That was a curveball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Schooley looking to strand his first runners of the season. The pitch. 0-1 pitch is cut on and missed. Schooley a strike away from pitching around a pair of hit batters here in the bottom of the 4th. And Schooley's delivery. Strike 3 called as Hayner looks at a fastball, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a pair of hit batters, and 2 men left on. We'll head to the 5th inning. Davis County 3, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Josh Settles will lead things off for Davis County here in the top of the fifth. They hold a 3-0 lead over Keokuk here in the season opener, and the first pitch is grounded foul to the first base side for strike one. Settles is 1 for 2, a ground out in the first, and then he singled in the third and ended up getting stranded after stealing a base back in that third inning. 3 runs, all scored in the first inning for Davis County. All-speed pitch misses a bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Micah Hagee set with pitch number 71 of the evening. That's outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hagee walked the batter. He's also struck out 4. The 2-1 has fouled back towards us. And the count is 2-2. I'd probably say that our onside producer, Annie, was probably the closest to that foul ball, although she didn't really make a play for it. That was late, Annie. That was very late on that play. Now the 2-2 pitch coming to Settles. High fly ball, deep right center field. Tracking it, however, near the fence is Hayner, the center fielder, and a very loud first out.
Max Taylor.
So a solid hit by Settles, but nothing to show for it, and here is Max Taylor. Taylor, a 3 sports star. Seen him on the football field, seen him on the basketball court. Now here playing baseball. Fastball high and inside, ball 1. If I had to guess, I'd probably say that baseball's his favorite, though. Had to talk to his family about that. Now the 1-0. That's low. 2 balls and no strikes. In the season opener, Taylor walked, gave way to a courtesy runner who later scored in that first inning. He's also flied out to center. Now to count 2-0, Taylor takes that pitch in the dirt. Taylor walked already in this ball game, as I alluded to back in the first. Now to count 3-0, Taylor takes all the way. That pitch is low, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Max Taylor.
Up next.
And we will have a courtesy runner once again coming in for Max Taylor. And once again, it's Grant Husted. Hayne Bankson hit into an error, scored, and also grounded out. So far, he's 0 for 2. Runner at first with 1 out. Husted takes an extra step, does not go, and that pitch is taken high for ball 1. Bankson, big right-handed batter, facing the right-hander Hagee. The 1-0. With the runner going, pitch is taken low for a ball. The throw to second. Bounce past the second baseman. Good backup by the shortstop Gilpin. And it's a stolen base by Husted. If that throw was on target, I think Husted probably would have been tagged out. But the low throw allowed Husted to slide in safely. 2-0 to count to Bankson as Davis County looks to add to their 3-0 lead here in the top of the 5th. That pitch bounces to the plate. Good block by Anderson. No advancement by Husted at second. And the count is 3-0. So the control starting to leave Hagee. 4-pitch walk to Taylor. Now the count is 3-0 to Bankson. And a pitch. Strike on the inside corner to make it 3-1. Bankson was taken all the way. The 3-1. That's in the dirt. And banks and walks. A couple of ducks on the pond for Dexter Scott. As Davis County threatening here in the top of the 5th. Here comes head coach Ryan Bell, and that might spell the end for Micah Hagee. Not quite yet, as Bell has hands in his pockets of his hoodie as he is just talking things over with Hagee as well as his catcher Anderson. Keokuk does have somebody warming up in the bullpen. That's Evan Beertwith. So we'll see if head coach Ryan Bell decides to go with Beerwith or stay with Hagee, and looks like he's staying with Hagee. Hagee at 82 pitches. Here in the top of the 5th, Davis County leads at 3-0. And the Mustangs have runners at first and second with 1 out as they look to add to their lead. Dexter Scott is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Hagee sets at the belt. Rocks and fires. Fastball low. Biggest hit of this game so far? 2-run single by Sizemore back in the first. Scott looking for his big hit here. Fastball high and inside, 2-0. Memphis Anderson, the catcher, wants a different ball to throw out to his pitcher, Hagee. Now Hagee's ready. Big pitch coming here, 2-0 to Scott. That's low, 3-0. Hagee's at risk of loading the bases all via walk. 3 balls and no strikes to Dexter Scott. As Davis County looks to bust it open here in the 5th. The pitch, high and inside, ball 4. Loads the bases for Noah Sizemore. Head coach Ryan Bell looking towards the bullpen, looking to see if Beerwith is ready. Timeout is called, and looks like that'll spell the end for Micah Hagee this evening. So we will have a pitching change here at Joyce Park in Keokuk. Davis County threatening here in the top of the 5th. Bases loaded with 1 out. They lead it 3-0, and we'll be back to tell you about the new pitcher after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
New pitcher in the game is Evan Beerworth. He's a junior. (0-2) last season. He pitched 17 innings with an ERA of 7. He walked 16 and struck out 13 over those 17 innings, so The base on balls was an issue for him last year, and he has been put into a tight situation here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Keokuk already trailing 3-0 here in the season opener, and at the plate is Noah Sizemore for Davis County. Plenty of hoodies, hats, and blankets among the crowd here at Joyce Park. It is a relatively chilly Tuesday evening here in Keokuk. Game time temperature was 57. You gather it's dropped since the first pitch. So here we go. Bases loaded, 1 out. Noah Sizemore is the batter. Beerworth first pitch. And it's a off-speed pitch, taken for a strike. Sizemore 1 for 2, a 2-run single in the first, and he flied out back in the third. Mustangs looking to put this one out of the reach here in the 5th inning. The 0-1, that's grounded up the middle to the shortstop Gilpin. His only play is the first, and out is the call at first. The throw pulled Underwood off the bag, but he managed to get back down to retire Sizemore, but an RBI ground out makes the score 4-0 Davis County. So runners now at second and third. And Victor Milder would like to bring in 2 more with a hit here. Milder's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Beerworth is a right-hander versus the left-handed batting Milder. First pitch off speed, off the plate outside for ball 1. So Sizemore with 3 RBI in this game, thanks to the RBI ground out. And a 1-0 pitch that clipped the outside corner. See nothing but soft stuff off the right hand of Beerworth. 1 ball, 1 strike. Milder is ready, as is Beerworth. 1-1. That's hit high in the air, out to right field, dropping and caught by the left fielder Mason to retire the side. So Davis County scores a run, no hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on. And as we head to the bottom of the 5th, Davis County now leads at 4-0 over Keokuk on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here at Joyce Park, Evan Carr takes a pitch upstairs for ball 1. 4-0 is our score. Davis County leading Keokuk in this season opener. And there's a strike delivered by Schooley. 1 ball, 1 strike to Carr, who struck out swinging his first time up back in the second. The 1-1, that's high. 2 balls and a strike. The only 2 hiccups so far for Schooley on the mound, it was a pair of hit batters back-to-back back in the 4th, but he managed to keep them stranded. There's a wave and a miss by Carr. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schooley has struck out 8 so far in this ball game. That's high. to run the count full. The wind and the payoff pitch. Misses inside. And that's a first walk allowed by Schooley. He did not miss by much. And Keokuk gets their leadoff man on for the first time tonight. Now Landon Mason is the batter. He flew out to right his first time up. Righty versus righty matchup as Carr leads off from first base. Now throw back to first, and Carr slides back safely. Schooley comes set. First pitch, fastball, taking a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Schooley just had 55 pitches here in the 5th inning. Now working from the stretch. Runner goes, and the pitch is hit, nubbed out to first base, and the first baseman Bankson collects it and steps on the bag to get the out. Carr is safe at second. Evan Beerworth will get his first at-bat here in the 5th. He bats right-handed, and Beerworth looks at strike 1. For the second straight inning, Keokuk has a runner in scoring position. Can they take advantage of it here in the bottom of the 5th? The 0-1. Foul tipped into the glove of Taylor, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Beerworth, batting without batting gloves, and he swings and misses at a fastball. Strikeout number 9 for Schooley. Second out of the inning, and it'll be up to Justin Clifford to try to get Keokuk on the board here in the bottom of the 5th. They trail Davis County 4-0. Runner at second, 2 outs. Clifford struck out swinging his first time up. Pitch taken upstairs, 1-0. Schooley was 2-1 last season with an ERA of 2.83. So this is not unusual for him. Changeup taken for a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Carr leads off from second for Keokuk. That pitch is taken in the dirt to make it 2-1. Schooley pitched 29 2/3 innings last year. He struck out 25 of those 29 2/3. He struck out 9 so far this evening. 3-1 now the count on that pitch high and inside. 9 strikeouts in 4 2/3 innings for Schooley here in the season opener. But now he's in the hole 3-1 to Clifford. Here's the pitch. Inside corner for strike 2. And the count is full. Schooley a strike away from putting an end to the bottom of the 5th. The pitch. Foul tipped off the mask of the home plate umpire, John Alden. His glasses came off as well. Looks like he's okay, however. And a bit of a courtesy here. Head coach Ryan Bell going to talk to Justin Clifford to give John Alden an extra moment to collect himself, get his mask back on as he puts up the 3-2 count. Now we're ready for another payoff pitch to Clifford. Schooley sees that pitch popped high in the air out to center, and Milder settles under it. He makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. We are through 5. Davis County 4, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County 4, Keokuk nothing is our score here in the top of the 6th. 8-9-1 due up for the Mustangs, starting with Aiden Hale. He will face Evan Beerworth for the first time today. Beerworth pitched in relief of Micah Hagee. Hale is 1 for 2 so far today. He grounded out in the second, singled in the fourth. That was a ground ball just inside the third base bag. Changeup taken for a strike on the outside edge. Hale, Humphrey, Schooley due up for the Mustangs. The 0-1. That misses a bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good to see Hale get a hit. First game as a varsity man. You don't want to go an offer. He tomahawks that out deep to left field, but tracking it and making the catch is Carr for the first out. Hale swung at that pitch that was up by his eyes.
Hudson Humphrey.
Hale flies out. Hudson Humphrey is the batter. Struck out swinging in the second inning and then looked at strike 3 back in the fourth. He's 0 for 2. Top of the 6th, 4-0 Davis County. Bases empty, 1 out. First pitch coming from Beerworth. That's taken high for ball 1. Micah Hagee, who started on the mound for Keokuk, takes over at third base, so he's the new third baseman for the Chiefs. The 1-0. Humphrey fouls that off. That gets out of play to the parking lot behind us. 1 ball, 1 strike. So just like last year, Davis County shugging out Keokuk in the season opener. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup taken for a strike. Beerworth has 3 speeds, slow, slower, and slowest. Really have to wait back and be patient. Let the pitch come to you. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that's hit foul to the first base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 out, top of the 6th. Humphrey looking to get a rally started for Davis County, as Davis County leads 4-0. The 1-2 pitch taken downstairs. That changeup in the dirt makes it 2-2. It's been a steady wind in this game. It's been blowing out towards right field. Nothing too adventurous for the outfielders, however. There's a high pop up on the infield, and Gilpin, the shortstop, calls for it, makes the catch for the second out.
Next bat, Peyton Schooley.
Back to the top of the order, and Peyton Schooley. Schooley so far in this ball game is 1 for 3. He singled back in the first and scored, popped out in the second, and grounded into a fielder's choice to end the 4th inning. Bases empty, 2 outs, and Schooley thought about it, but took that pitch low and inside for ball 1. Had a notion to swing at that off-speed offering from Beerworth. The 1-0. That's low. 2 balls and no strikes. We will be right back with you tomorrow. Makeup game for a washed out season opener from yesterday, as we will be up at Woodward Granger for Davis County's 2nd game of the season. Looking forward to having you with us on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. That's low and inside to make the count 3-0 to Schooley, looking to get aboard with 2 outs. And here comes the 3-0 offering, and that's right down the middle for strike 1. Schooley taking all the way. Now here comes the 3-1 delivery. That's high and inside, and Schooley takes a 2-out walk.
Next batter, Davis County, Josh Settles.
Davis County has stolen 3 bases so far in this ball game. They're 3 for 3 in the stolen base category. You figure, with Schooley displaying good speed at first, that he will probably take off, especially with this pitcher being slow to the plate. Settles, looks at a pitch outside. Schooley perhaps maybe gauging the delivery of Beerworth. Now he takes his lead from first. Takes an extra step. And the throw to first with Schooley diving back safely. One and 0 is the count to Settles. Schooley peers into Beerworth. He does not go. That pitch is taken inside for ball 2. I imagine Schooley won't be going on the 2-0 pitch. If Settles gets a nice fat 2-0 pitch, he'll just let Settles do what he wants. And he grounds that pitch foul to make the count 2-1. Now things change. 2-1 is typically an action count in baseball. A lot of coaches like to do it a hit and run. With the count 2-1. With 2 outs, though, you risk running yourself out of the inning. Keep an eye on Schooley anyway. He does go, and Settles reaches out and pokes that one foul back towards us behind the plate. So it was a hit and run. Now the count is 2-2. Beerworth a strike away from ending the top of the 6th for Davis County. Here comes his pitch. Rifled right into the glove of the first baseman, Underwood. Settles lines out, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. It remains 4-0 Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Season opener here at Joyce Park. It has been all Davis County thus far. 3 runs in the first. They added a run in the 5th. And they lead Keokuk 4-0. Top of the order for the Chiefs as they are running out of outs here in the season opener. Micah Hagee is 0-for-2, a ground out and a fly out versus Schooley, who's been fantastic on the mound for Davis County. First pitch curveball on the outside corner for strike 1. Schooley has struck out 9 through 5 innings. The 0-1. Fastball misses a bit upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the 1-1. Curveball popped up on the infield, and it is the second baseman, Humphrey, who puts it away. And that's the first out of the bottom of the 6th. Memphis Anderson struck out looking in the first and got hit by a pitch back in the 4th. When he was hit by a pitch with 1 out in the 4th, he was the first base runner for Keokuk. First pitch by Schooley, curveball, low and outside. Anderson's been one of only 3 base runners allowed by Schooley. A pair of hit batters and a walk has been the only scratches on Schooley's record so far tonight. The 1-0. Fastball taken high. 2 balls and no strikes. Schooley winds, comes home with the 2-0. Curveball, that's upstairs to make it 3-0. Waiting on deck is Zach Gilpin. 3-0 pitch, and Anderson was hacking, and he fouls it away to the right field side. 3 balls and a strike. Schooley winds and delivers. A grounder the other way to first base. Bankston collects it, steps on the bag, and there are 2 outs.
Next up for Keokuk, Zach Gilpin.
Base is empty, 2 outs for Keokuk's tall, lanky shortstop, Zach Gilpin. He flew out in the first and then was hit by a pitch back in the 4th. Schooley's first pitch is a fastball taken high and outside. Even though it looks like it may rain at any moment, the rain has held off here in Keokuk. The 1-0. Curveball missing low. 2 balls and no strikes. Keokuk has the bases empty and 2 outs. Here comes 2-0 from Schooley, working quickly, and the changeup is taken for a strike. This will be pitch number 78 for Schooley. Here it comes. Fastball up and away. 3 balls and a strike. And the 3-1 delivery is a changeup that swung on and missed. Gilpin way ahead of that one. And we have ourselves a full count. Schooley a strike away from ending the 6th. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it's a fastball that is off the plate outside for ball 4. So Gilpin draws a 2-out walk. Kavion Underwood, he has not enjoyed his time with Peyton Schooley this evening. A pair of strikeouts in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch, curveball, taken for strike 1. Underwood has struck out swinging both times up. Gilpin leads off from first, but he has a short lead. He does not go as Underwood cuts and misses to make it 0-2. Schooley looking for strikeout number 10. If he can get another one past Underwood. The pitch. Got him swinging. And that'll end the inning. We'll head to the 7th inning with our score: Davis County 4, Keokuk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County 4, Keokuk nothing as we play in the 7th inning. Max Taylor leading things off for the Mustangs, and it is a ball delivered by Beerworth, who has pitched very well in relief of Micah Hagee. And there's a fly ball down the left field line, dropping as a fair ball for Max Taylor. And a bloop single down the left field line is the first hit for Taylor this season. And we will have a courtesy runner come in for Taylor as Grant Husted comes back in to take Taylor's place at first.
Peyton Bateson stepping up to the plate.
Davis County has not been able to add on much after their 3-run first inning. They added a run back in the 5th. Now looking to do so here in the 7th as well. Hayden Bankson takes a pitch in the dirt that bounces past the catcher Anderson, and Husted will take second base on the wild pitch. That's the first wild pitch of this evening. It's been a relatively well-pitched game on both sides. Really the only thing that you could be mad about if you're Keokuk were the 2 errors committed in the first inning, which led to the 3 runs. Bouncer to the left side. Gilpin, the shortstop, throws across the diamond in time to retire Bankson. Husted takes third on the play, and there is one out. So a productive out by Bankson. On the ground out to short. An RBI opportunity for Scott. Keokuk, look to see if they bring their infield in with one out. And looks like they're staying back as for now. Hagee at third and Underwood at first are in on the grass. Scott looks at ball one down low. Scott has a strikeout, and he's also walked twice in this ball game. Now runner at third with one out. Infield is now in for Keokuk. The 1-0. Grounder to the left side. Gilpin can't handle it at short. It gets past him and goes into the outfield. Coming in to score is Husted to make it 5-0 Davis County. So an error on Gilpin. Dexter got the ball in play and produces another run for Davis County. Now with the runner at first and one out, Noah Sizemore will look to keep the line moving for Davis County. Sizemore grounds that foul to the third base side. On 1 to count to Sizemore. And the throw back to first, back safely, is Dexter Scott. And that pitch is fouled away over the fence behind first base dugout. And the count now is 0-2 to Sizemore. Sizemore with a 2-run single back in the first inning. He's also flown out. And he has an RBI ground out as well. So he has 3 RBIs. He's driven in 3 of the 5 Davis County runs. The 0-2. Tap foul to the third base dugout. Anderson, Keokuk's catcher, calls time as he wants to talk with Beerworth. PA announcer finding a quick interlude to play Enter Sandman, but he won't have much time as the meeting is over between Anderson and Beerworth. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes to Sizemore as Scott takes his lead from first. Runner goes, pitch is taken low, and Scott slides in safely at second. Another stolen base for Davis County. So another duck out in the pond for the Mustangs. Leading 5-0, and Sizemore can make it a big night for himself if he can get a hit here as well. The 1-2. That's drilled out to center field, dropping for a base hit. Scott at third will have to hold up there. He had to make sure that dropped in front of the center fielder Hayner. Sizemore has a 2-hit night, and the Mustangs have runners at the corners with 1 out for Victor Milder. Beerworth now in the first pickle that he's encountered so far tonight. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Now the 0-1 with the runner going from first. Pitch is taken for a ball, and the throw to the second not in time. Another stolen base, this time by Sizemore. Scott stayed put at third on that play. So now a couple of ducks out in the pond for Milder to drive in, potentially. 1-1 to count to Milder. Bealworth comes home. That's hit the other way, and that's dropping into left field for a base hit. Scott comes in to score. Milder takes second base on the throw home by Carr. Davis County now leads at 6-0. And an RBI single by Victor Milder. So heads up base running by Milder, taking the extra base after Carr decides to throw home. Sizemore is at third. And Aiden Hale is the batter. 6-0 Davis County, ball 1 to Hale. Hale is 1 for 3 today with a single. The 1-0. A strike from Beerworth to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hale, a right-handed batter versus the right-hander Beerworth. And a 1-1 pitch. Ooh, I almost got a piece of Hale, and actually it might have, as the field umpire Ben Fry says that did hit Aiden Hale, so Hale will take first base on the hit by pitch. That loads the bases for Hudson Humphrey.
Hudson Humphrey.
Davis County 6, Keokuk nothing. Mustangs have the bases loaded here in the top of the 7th. 1 out. Humphrey is 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts and a pop-out thus far. And Humphrey swings at the first pitch, a dribbler to third. Hagee throws the second for 1, and that's all they'll get. An RBI ground out by Humphrey makes our score 7-0 Davis County. Back to the top of the order and Peyton Schooley. And Schooley takes strike 1. Schooley, so far 1 for 4. And a bluff throw to third, chases Milder back to the bag. Milder is runner at third. Humphrey is at first for Davis County. And the 0-1 pitch, a bouncer to the plate, blocked by the catcher Anderson. Good block by Keokuk's catcher. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 to count to Schooley. And the pitch. That's hammered out to center over the head of the center fielder Hayner, who came in and misjudged it. Milder comes in to score. Rounding third and stopping, now starting again and coming home to score is Hudson Humphrey, and Davis County has now made this a 9-0 ball game on the RBI double by Peyton Schooley. So we're going to give Schooley 1 RBI on that double, and then a throwing error. on the center fielder, Hayner, which allowed Humphrey to advance to third, or Humphrey to score, as Settles looks at strike one. Settles the ninth man to bat this inning, as the Mustangs have blown things open here in inning number 7. The pitch. High fly ball, center field, Rayner in center field is able to reach up and make the catch to retire the side. But Davis County sends 9 men to the plate, 5 of which score. And as we head to the bottom of the 7th, it is now 9-0 Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Last chance coming up for Keokuk. Davis County leads this season opener 9-0. Hayner, Carr, Mason, 5, 6, 7 due up for Keokuk. They've had 4 base runners in this ball game. 2 hit batters, 2 walks. That has been it. First pitch, well outside. And in case you're wondering, the pitch count for Schooley is very manageable. This will be pitch number 85 for Peyton Schooley. Fastball. Hit in the air, shallow right field. That drops for a base hit. The first hit allowed by Schooley in this ball game. So Hayner breaks up Schooley's no-hitter to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Timeout called by head coach Todd White. And we'll see a new Davis County pitcher come into the ball game. So we will step away for a pitching change. Peyton Schooley finally gives up a hit, and he will give way to a new Mustang hurler. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after this. Davis County leads at 9-0 here in Keokuk in the bottom of the 7th on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
New pitcher in the ball game for Davis County is Dexter Scott. Head coach Todd White gave Peyton Schooley a chance to get the no-hitter, but after that leadoff single. And now a hit batter. First pitch for Scott goes into the back of Carr. And so
Next up, Landon Mason.
the first hit batter by Scott. First pitch is a hit batter. Third hit batter for Davis County. And that brings up Landon Mason. Scott's first pitch is a swing and a miss. Mason with a fly out and a ground out in his 2 at-bats. Davis County looking to put the finishing touches of what has been a pretty strong opening day for the Mustangs. The 0-1, swing and a miss on the fastball, tied him up inside. No balls and 2 strikes. O-2 pitch, a check swing, dribbler towards first. Bankson thought about throwing to second. Instead, he will hustle over to first and take it to the bag himself. So 3 unassisted on the out. 1 out in the inning. Runners advance to second and third. And Evan Beerworth will be the batter. Beerworth entered the game in the 5th inning. His first at-bat was a strikeout versus Schooley. Now he's facing Scott. Fastball high, ball 1. Not much precipitation. It's been either a very light rain or very fine mist this entire evening. There's a swing and a miss to make it 1-1. One pitch, fouled off at the plate. That went off the mask of the catcher, Taylor. 1 ball and 2 strikes. John Alden, home plate umpire, dusts off home plate just to make sure Max Taylor's all right, which he is. Taylor back down in the crouch. 1-2 pitch coming to Beerworth. An emergency hack. Tied him up inside, but he fouled it back behind the plate. Count remains 1-2. 9-0 Davis County. Scott looking to preserve the shutout. Runners at first make that second and third with 1 out. Pitches high to make it 2-2. Beerworth swings and misses at a fastball, and he strikes out.
Next up at the plate, make some noise for Justin Clifford.
Keokuk down to their final out of the evening. And it'll be up to Justin Clifford to try to extend the ball game. A strikeout and a flyout in his 2 at-bats. Strike 1. If the result holds, winning pitcher will be Peyton Schooley. Losing pitcher will be Micah Hagee. And Keokuk is down to their final strike. 0-2 pitch. That's low. Here's the wind and a 1-2. Clifford chased a high one, and that's fouled back behind us. Out of play. We'll do it again at 1-2 with runners at second and third. The pitch, curveball, misses upstairs. Clifford ducked away from that pitch. Now the 2-2 pitch. Grounder up the middle, that's a base hit. Coming in to score is Hayner. Carr rounding third, throw to the plate, not in time. It is a 2-run single by Justin Clifford to spoil Davis County shutout and make it a 9-2 ball game.
Let's go, fans, keep it up. Let's get loud for Micah Hagee.
So Keokuk gets on the board here in the 7th. 2 outs with a runner on the first, and back to the top of the order, Micah Hagee, who was 0 for 3 versus Peyton Schooley. First pitch, bouncing low, and good block by Taylor behind the plate. Mustangs are now away from sealing this opening day win here at Joyce Park. And that hit the backside of Hagee. So the ball game continues. Another hit batter, the second hit batter by Scott. So Memphis Anderson now comes up. 2 on, 2 out. 9-2, Davis County leads it. And the first pitch, fastball taken for a strike by Anderson. Anderson is 0 for 2. He's also been hit by a pitch. There have been 4 hit batters, all Keokuk hit in this ball game. There's a ground ball to the right side, and Humphrey was unable to collect it as he was ranging towards his left. And E4 loads the bases for Zach Gilpin.
Let's get loud for Zach Gilpin!
So Zach Gilpin, 0 for 1. He's also walked, and he's been hit by a pitch. Keokuk has 3 hits. The first hits of the ball game, all in this inning. There's a grounder to short. Schooley charges, throws to first in time, and that is a Mustang winner. Davis County, after a rocky 7th inning, win 9-2 in the season opener. And a solid game all around for the Mustangs. We'll take a break and be back to wrap things up from here at Joyce Park. Davis County wins it 9-2. We'll be back to tell you all about it on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County wins it by the final score of 9-2 over Keokuk as the Mustangs have a successful season opener. The story of this game was the pitching of Peyton Schooley as he went 6+ innings. He had a no-hitter going into the 7th, but the leadoff batter, Briar Hayner, singled to right off him, and that was the end of Schooley's no-hit bid. He gave way to Dexter Scott, who finished off Keokuk after allowing a pair of runs, but still 6 innings pitched, allowing just 1 hit. And that run did come around to score, so he did allow an earned run as well. He walked 2 and struck out 10, but a masterful performance by Schooley. Davis County, on the other hand, they got things started in the first inning thanks to what Schooley did at the plate. He singled to lead out the ball game, and then after a pop out by Settles and a walk by Taylor, Bankson was at the plate when he grounded to short. It was dropped by the shortstop Gilpin, and Schooley took 2 out of a turn around third and got caught up between home and third. However, the starting pitcher Micah Hagee was unable to apply the tag on Schooley at the plate as it popped out of his glove. Schooley scored the opening run. 2 errors on the play really opened things for Davis County after they had runners at second and third after that play. Sizemore took advantage with a 2-run single to make it 3-0 Davis County. After that, Micah Hagee for Keokuk settled in. He didn't allow a run the rest of the way that he was in the ball game as he gave way to Evan Beerworth in the 5th inning. It remained 3-0 until Davis County was able to get to the combination of Hagee and Beerworth. Hagee walked the bases loaded. He gave way to Beerworth, and an RBI ground out by Sizemore made it 4-0. And then Davis County blew it open in the 7th inning with 5 runs, 4 hits, including an RBI double by Peyton Schooley, an RBI single by Victor Milder, and an RBI fielder's choice by Hudson Humphrey. Sizemore, by the way, was 2 for 4 in the ball game. But a go all-around win for Davis County as they out-hit Keokuk 7-2, and they outscored them on the scoreboard 9-2. So that's the story of this ball game. Winning pitcher is Peyton Schooley. He is now 1-0. Losing pitcher is Micah Hagee. He is 0-1. Time of the game, 1 hour, 57 minutes. And as I said during the ball game, our next broadcast will be at Woodward Granger tomorrow night, as we're all the way extreme of southeast Iowa. We will head northwest for tomorrow's ball game as Davis County will take on the Hawks of Woodward Granger. First pitch is scheduled for 7, and we look forward to having you join us then. Final count for this ball game, however, Davis County 9 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, 8 men left on base. Keokuk 2 runs on 2 hits, 4 errors, and 7 men left on. So that will do it for the opening game broadcast for Davis County. They win over Keokuk 9-2. We'll be back with you tomorrow night at Woodward Granger as the Mustangs look to make it 2-0 on the season. For any Argo on-site producer, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Keokuk. This has been Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.